morning, hello, it's Ruby. I haven't done a standard, typical day in my life vlog for ages. I'm not doing anything particularly exciting today, but the important thing is always just about making the everyday feel special. We have a finite number of exciting, important days in our lives, but the majority of them are banal, everyday days, and that's one of these days, but that doesn't mean it won't be special. I've had breakfast, got ready, done some journaling, and I'm now going to read for a little bit. Currently I'm reading the Philip Pullman Demon Voices essays, which are essays on writing, and this is one of the best collections of writing essays that I've read. It's excellent. I'm going to read the next one, which is Dreaming of Spires, Oxford's Real and Imaginary, on the unlikeness of Oxford and its effects on the imagination, with particular reference to the colleges of Exeter and Jordan. I just want to read you this section about modernism. Pullman says, the modernists in literature, James Joyce, Virginia Woolf, show narrative becoming self-conscious. It was no longer necessary to find grand, noble, dramatic, historical, religious subject for your work of art or literature to be taken seriously. The thoughts passing through the mind of an ordinary man during an ordinary day in Dublin, or an ordinary woman on her way to buy flowers in London, or the way light flickers and divides in a mirror. The substance of daily life, especially modern life with all its glitter and variety, was more than enough material for the new self-conscious consciousness to work on. Next, I did a little bit of research. Today I was researching Victorian flower pressing as a mode of art and how this is mostly done by women, especially I was looking into Queen Victoria. Those matches are actually so bad. I think, yes, we have some on the table. I love this matchbox, but I think it's on its last legs. Once my candle was successfully lit, I went on to doing some Latin. I just went through my verb-ending flashcards first, and then I did this very short translation from the textbook. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on myself to spend a lot of time doing Latin. I'm just trying to do a little bit every day. Oh, and then I wrote out this recipe for waffles for a friend. I'm gonna go downstairs and get a coffee before getting started with some writing. My coffee recipe at the moment is one of the grind coffee pods, and then I add a bottle cap worth of the amaretto morin syrup, which is just a really nice almond flavoured syrup. Then I've been adding the Rude Health barista almond milk. And there we go, it's so good. As I say, I went on to doing some writing. I wasn't able to write for that long because I did have to leave. So I've got work now, so I will see you later today. But I managed to make a bit of a start on the writing task that I've set for today. Yes, I'll see you later. Mum loves ploughed fields, and there are ploughed fields on either side. Oh no. Lola has just marked her territory in the ploughed fields. But we're on this beautiful, beautiful walk at the moment, and it's just one of those, it really feels like March, you know, like beginnings of spring, but you can still feel the bite of winter. I love March. I think March is such a great month. It had a hole in it.
Luckily I've got another bag, a double bag.
Just currently looking at these gratitude quotes on Goodreads. Let us be grateful to the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. Walk as if you are kissing earth with your feet. Pursue what catches your heart, not what catches your eye. Reading through Goodreads quotes is honestly one of the most enjoyable things to do, and it's also a great way to find book recommendations. Alright, so when I am getting started with a writing session, I will write up a to-do list of the things that I am planning to get done in the session. I've got this little block of Exeter sticky notes, and I'm just going to write down, you know, the 3 tasks that I hope to get done. This just gives me a sense of urgency, encourages me to not get distracted because there are specific things that I want to do in that session. I want to finish writing the outline for part 1. I also want to write out a complete character list. I already have this basically written out, but they're all in different places, and so I just want to make everything a bit more coherent and put it all in one place. And then I actually want to do some proper writing. My goal for this week is to solely focus on part 1 and not rush ahead too much, because I have a tendency with projects to rush through them a little bit. Like, I'm very eager to tell the story, which can be a good thing, but I just want to make sure that everything's very well thought out and that everything is aligning with the characters and the character intentions. So the process of writing this book, I'm trying something a little bit different to what I usually would do. Also, I did get changed into something a little more comfortable because the jeans were not comfortable. I managed to finish the plan of part 1 and I'm really happy with it. It's very cohesive, very detailed. I also wrote up that character list, as I said. Then I went downstairs and I made some bean burgers for the family. I've made some questionable bean burgers for dinner, and they've got chili powder in, and I didn't realise that Mum doesn't like chili powder. I also made an apple crumble because crumble is the best dessert, and then we are moving on to the next day. It's actually so warm today. Just gonna leave them here to let the dew evaporate. Such a nice morning. I started my day with journaling. As I say, I was slightly overthinking this morning, and journaling is a great way to find mental clarity. I then had some work to do, so I quickly did that. I usually would wait to get out of my pajamas, but it couldn't really wait. I said that I'd get it done before 8. For breakfast, I had some overnight oats. I've been loving peanut butter overnight oats recently. These are so good. And then I tried to print something off and spent ages trying to get the printer to work. It's 8:30 and I've been up for 2 hours. I'm still in my pajamas though, because I spent a while trying to get the printer to work and also just doing some admin downstairs after breakfast. I've now got myself a peppermint tea. After getting dressed, I read some more of Demon Voices. I'm trying to read 1 or 2 of these essays every morning, and as you can see, I'm just taking some notes because I particularly enjoyed this one. I've been reading the Philip Pullman essays for quite a while, and I'm taking it very, very slow. I'm reading probably 2 or 3 of the essays a day. Okay, parcel is all packaged up, and I've also put a sticky note on so I don't forget to ask for a receipt when it's collected. It's 11:45 and I've just written 2,200 words. I'm sorry, I'm doing a very bad job of vlogging today. I think it's because I haven't vlogged for quite a long time, but it's currently 2 o'clock and I ended up doing a lot more writing, and now I'm just doing some admin for Pumpkin Productivity, which is my stationery company. I've been doing this for about 20 minutes and I'm going to spend another 10 minutes just getting a few bits done. I tried to schedule just half an hour every day to keep on top of things because there are just lots of little things to do for it to make sure that nothing goes wrong, basically. So next, my mum and I popped out to the garden centre. Hang out now.
Is that going to fall over?
Yeah. Parsnips would be a good one. What should we go for? Melon?
Face pumpkins for little gardeners.
Yeah, where are the pumpkins? Specifically, we are here to find pumpkins. That is the important. Yeah, they look nicer than those ones.
They're clean and they're dirty.
But that's just it. This is high quality and early to mature, long harvest season. Oh, long harvest season, that's good because it means that you get multiple, right?
Yeah.
I quite like to grow some poppies as well. Maybe these as well. Mum, you're so easily influenced.
Not a problem for
Clean, sweet rubber broom.
great outdoors. Autumn cleanup has never been easier.
Mum's chosen her pumpkins.
How will you ever manage without it?
They look quite good. Apparently they're productive. Pumpkin productivity.
Yay!
Also going to get a poached eggplant. I was going to give a little haul of my seeds, a seed haul. We've got some pumpkins, got some carrots, some poppies, and then the cutest poached eggplants. Yeah, I've seen it in Holland and Barrett before. In the afternoon, my grandma came over and we planted some seeds. I did have a lot of weeding to do. As you can see, the patch is in a very bad state, but my grandma did assure me that about half of these actually weren't weeds but forget-me-nots, so I left some of those. You can't see much of a difference. You labour over it and then you can barely see a difference when you look at it. Look how beautifully weeded grandma's is. The carrot seeds smell so good. Like really, really intense sweet carrots.
I'm smelling anything.
Look at you, Papa. Look at you. My best friend from school just dropped round for a walk. We took both of our dogs out and it was just so nice to catch up because I also haven't seen her for quite a while. I'm just making some scrambled tofu on toast for dinner. Here is my dinner. I've got some scrambled tofu and vegetables, olives, and then 2 slices of toast. Also, obviously, some ketchup because you can't have scrambled tofu without ketchup. Hello, it's now 7:30. I've had dinner. Just to finish the night, I did a little bit of writing, but I was writing poetry this time, not working on my novel, and I did some nature research looking into ivy randomly, and also ended up drawing a watercolour painting of some ivy. I'm just going to quickly round up this vlog and say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you have more than just a productive week.